All right, y'all, we got some new Eagle news. Jalen Carter, rookie defensive tackle, Jalen Carter is being sued for the accident that he was involved in. Stick around to find out how we feel about that.
The funniest is the
You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in
He's the funniest in the world.
to the hottest podcast with your host, Big.
Just in case y'all forgot, this is who I am. This ish right here, this is what I do. This is the Diamond Crew. But I want to give a shout out to my G's and my OGs. But you already know what to do. But if you're new to the channel, I need you to like, comment, and share. Please. Look, man, it's my birthday today. And look, we're going to keep it a buck. Who would I rather spend this with but y'all? Y'all the OGs. The real OGs at that. So, Eagles news. Jalen Carter is being sued. Eagles' first selection in 2023 draft. Defensive tackle Jalen Carter is being sued by a former Georgia football staffer for leaving the scene of a fatal car crash, per Pro Football Talk. Look, how I feel about this is hopefully we all get this settled. Hopefully, both parties get what they need. Look, we all knew this was coming. We all knew it. But Jalen Carter is worth it, and we know he's going to do good for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. He's legit. That's just a fact. He's legit. So let's get into this real quick, man. Former Georgia staffer sues school as well. I forgot to say that. They're suing the school as well, along with Philadelphia Eagle Jalen Carter. Victoria Bowles, who survived the fatal car crash or the fatal wreck that killed a University of Georgia football and recruiting staffer on January 15th, has filed a lawsuit against the UGA Athletic Association and Philadelphia Eagle rookie Jalen Carter, whom police accused of racing an SUV driven by a recruiter staffer when it wrecked. The lawsuit filed in state court in Gwinnett County on Wednesday by Bowles, a former recruiting analyst for the university, accuses the UGA Athletic Association of negligence. So basically, what that means is, he wasn't in the car that wrecked. He was in the other vehicle. They want to sue him because he was associated. They claim that the recruiting staffer Chandler LaCroix shouldn't have been driving the leased SUV when it left the road and struck trees and utility poles. I really think that this is tough, for the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Carter. And I'm hoping that, something of this magnitude doesn't disrupt his success as a Eagle in his rookie season. But I think that he built for it. And I'm hoping that when he touched the field, he's ready to go. But I don't have no doubts. I still think he was the great selection, and you already know how I feel. And if you forgot how I feel, check this video out right here. Good morning. If anybody told you that today, good morning. But make sure you brush your teeth and wash your face, and get ready, because it's draft day. Jalen Carter, we about to get him. Took our running back, Atlanta. That's why I like the Saints anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Birds!
With the ninth pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen.
Yes, sir! Yeah. Jalen Carter. Look, I've been saying it. Look, man, we already set up for success. Atlanta hated on us, but guess what? We still got the best player in the draft. Jalen Carter, that's our guy. Yes, sir. We've been planning this from the jump. We know Jalen Carter is our guy, and we're willing to put up anything to make sure he's successful. So real quick, man, let's get into Dallas Goedert. Defenses was calling us soft and said, run a real play whenever we ran the QB sneak. And the reason why that probably happened is because they couldn't figure out how to stop it. I mean, we ran it successful all season and they couldn't figure out how to stop it. So sometimes when you can't figure out how to stop stuff, you try to get in the other team's head to make sure they try to at least get them to mess up or something. But look, we was solid with that play. The Eagles made good use of quarterback sneak during their run to the NFC title last season, and their manner of running the play led to some negative reactions, of course. Quarterback Jalen Hurts' bid for first downs came with help of pushes from behind from his teammate, and there was some discussions this offseason about a potential rule change to outlaw that practice. And basically, they did not do it because that would have been hating, and I'm glad they didn't do it. Because you can't just change the rule just because one player or one team has gotten really good at it, and it's not something that's illegal. So how could you sit here and try to ban that? So I'm happy that did not get banned. And you know, in all actuality, you might see that play being ran more often from other teams as well. Just because the play works so good, that don't mean that we should ban it. No, y'all just learn how to do it. So Goddard said all the time, called us pussies like you're soft, run a real play. I'm like, I don't get to 3rd and 1. Don't get it to 4th and 1, Goddard said. Because we're running that play and it's going to work. Goddard noted that Hurts squats more than 600 pounds and it's tough not to get a first down with the Eagles offensive line in front of Hurts and the teammates pushing him from behind. Pause. He also said he thinks the team could move all the way down the field just, running just that play. That's wild. That's wild. That's not something we've seen the Eagles try yet, but who knows, what's intact for the next season. Basically what I just said. We're going to see different renditions of this play happening next season because it was so successful. Something else I want to get into while we talking about DG. People have been calling me crazy all off season, saying that I've been overreacting about how good Jalen Hurts is. Dallas Goedert, a guy who I feel does not get enough credit and enough attention, from me included. I feel like I need to make more videos about Dallas Goedert because the kid is just so good. The only Dallas we love regarding football, because we really do love Dallas, Texas. The Cowboys, I got to pass on that. I'm not a fan. And that's just what it is. DG, Dallas Goedert, is one of the best tight ends in football. And nobody can change my mind about that. He said Jalen is top 2 if you're talking from a personal standpoint. That's deep. That's real deep. Let that sink in. From a personal standpoint, y'all know where I stand. I've been vouching for Jalen all off season. I'm no joke with this stuff. But Dallas Goedert believes that Jalen is at least the top 2 quarterbacks. So let's get in that real quick. Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert doesn't think Jalen Hurts gets enough recognition as one of the truly elite quarterbacks in the NFL. Asked about ranking quarterbacks, Goedert said that only Patrick Mahomes compares to what Hurts does for this team. Basically, without Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs would be good. Of course, they have a great roster, but without Patty, it wouldn't be the same. What Patty does for that team is the reason why they're successful. What Jalen does for this team is the reason why we will be successful and why we will continue to be successful. I think Jalen has to be at the top. Goddard said on Pardon My Take, I think he should be top 3, top 2, and I agree. Definitely agree with that. And it's hard to take anything away from Patrick. You just can't. You can't. Patrick is the best quarterback in the league. You go down the list, and there's probably 10 quarterbacks that could probably be top 5. Depends on what fan base you are, and personally speaking, Jalen is top 2, and that's a fact. Goddard might be slightly biased, basically, or might have a slight bias after playing with Jalen Hurts for the last 3 years, but the Eagles certainly think they have one of the NFL's best quarterbacks, at the age of 24 ought to be near the top of the league for many years. Look, man, I just did a good take maybe like 3 podcasts ago, on the success of young quarterbacks. Go check that out. I'll leave it up there. Check it out. It's right here. Young quarterback success leads to winning for years to come. That's just what it is. That's the honest to God truth. If you watching this, man, please make sure y'all go visit my website. Make sure y'all go visit www.diamond/sound/production.com for all your audio and visual needs. Look, man, if you need websites done, if you need logos created, if you want to start a podcast, whatever you want to do to, put your name out there. If you got something to do with audio, visual, or logos or anything, or help with a website, make sure you tap in. Tap into that website, man. I'm telling you right now, if you want to make a movie, tap into that website. If you rap, if you sing, tap into that website. I'm telling y'all, man. You ain't gonna want to miss this. You still watching this and you still tuned in. Just like I said before, man, make sure y'all like, share, and y'all comment. Do all that jazz to keep out in rotation, because I'm gonna keep coming with that word. But for now, out.